Hey everyone, I'm going to show you how to build a hearse that is scaled for minifigures for today's Lego brick tutorial. Let's begin with a 2x14 plate for our chassis. On the left hand side is set up upwards 1x2 by 1x2 angular plates. Then set down a pair of 2x2 by 2/3 modified plate with bearing. And we're going to proceed on with a 1x4 plate. A 6x6 plate. This is going to be the floor of the cab, and a 1x4 plate, and a set of 2x2 by 2/3 plate with bearing. Back on the left, we're going to lock in this area with a 2x2 plate, followed by a pair of 1x2 plates, stack them on top of one another, place them on the right hand side of the 2x2 plate. Now we're going to skip 4 studs. And I'm going to place a set of 1x2 flat tiles. These are going to be the bottom of the seat and a 2x4 plate. We're going to use these 4 studs to anchor down our minifigure to the seat. Let's start our rear bumper with a 2x4 plate. Let's take a pair of downwards 1x2 by 1x2 angular plates. We're going to place this on this side of the 2x4 plate. Then I'm going to stack a set of 1x4 plates right on top of one another, and I'm going to place a 1x2 plate right in the middle. I'm going to set this right on the face of our angular plates. Take a 1x1 brick and a 1x1 brick with bow. We're going to place this on top of one another. I want to make 2 of these, and I'm going to slip these right in these 1x1 openings, and a modified 1x4 plate with 2 studs. Now if you choose, you can put a license plate right in the middle. Then a set of 1x1 bricks right in this back area. And to help guide our coffin inside the hearse, a set of 45-degree slope tiles. Let's install our rear bumper in this 1x2 opening. Set that right there. Then I'm going to lock it together with a 2x4 flat tile. We're going to place these right next to our angular plates. And in this area right here, a 1x2 flat tile. And above our bearings, set of 2x2 bricks with mud guards. Set those right there. And right next to the mud guards, a pair of 1x2 bricks and a pair of 1x2 inverted 45-degree slopes. These are going to wrap around our wheel wells. Let's place a pair of 1x4 plates right next to the bottom of our seat, and for the back of the seat, a 1x4 brick and 4 1x1 by 2/3 plate with bow. This is going to give the back of the seat a nice soft contour. And we're going to place this right in this area right next to our 1x2 bricks. Then we're going to proceed on with a pair of 1x4 by 1 wall elements. Place those right there. Now we're going to put in our dashboard. We're going to take a rocker bearing base and a rocker bearing plate. Place it in as shown. These are the 1x2 size. And I want to make sure the hinge portion is facing towards us. I'm going to place a set of 2x2 plates right on the bottom, and on the back side a 1x2 plate. Now on the top of the bearing plate, I'm going to place a little gauge in here, and sometimes these can be a bit of a chore to get them centered up. Just try our best. And then we're going to take a 2x2 steering wheel console, place that right there. Now we got a tilt wheel, and we're going to skip a set of studs right here, set down our steering wheel assembly. And in this area right here, a 2x2 brick. And we're going to proceed on with a set of inverted 1x2 45-degree slopes and a set of 2x2 brick with mudguard. Then we're going to fill in this area right here with 3 2x3 plates, and in these two little areas here, 1x1 plates. Set those right there. For side mirrors, we're going to take a lamp holder and a 1x1 round flat tile that is in silver metallic. I'm going to make one like this, place this on the passenger side of the vehicle. Take another 1x1 plate with lamp holder. We're going to place a 1x1 round flat tile on this side. I'm going to slip this one right by the steering wheel for the driver's side mirror. And we're going to place a 1x6 plate right here, and inside right by the steering wheel a 1x2 brick with half bow. Soften up the dashboard. Now we're going to work back in the front here. On the left hand side, a 1x2 flat tile, skip a stud, 1x1 flat tile, skip another stud, and another 1x1 flat tile. These are going to be used for our windshield wipers. So we're going to use a set of 1x1 small aerials. Place those right there. Just going to fold these over. Make great little windshield wipers for the Hearse. For the front bumper and grille, start with a 1x6 plate. On the left hand side, we're going to set down a 1x2x2 corner plate. Then proceed on with a 1x2 plate and another 1x2x2 corner plate. Then on the corners, hanging over the front, a set of 1x1 plates and a 1x6 plate on top of the 1x1 plates. In this area in the back, 3 1x2 bricks with 2 studs. I want the studs facing upwards. These are going to be used to attach the hood. And right here, we're going to stack a set of 1x4 plates and a 1x2 plate right in the middle. And right here, set of 1x2 slope lattice. These are in silver metallic, and for headlights, a pair of 1x1 round transparent clear flat tiles that like to run off. And then we're going to complete the front bumper with a set of 1x1 bricks with bow. We're going to place these right here, and to finish off the front of the vehicle, a 1x4 modified plate with 2 studs. Now we're going to simply slide our front bumper and grille right on our upwards angler plates, and to lock in the top portion, 3 2x3 flat tiles, and you're going to have to wiggle those in. That's why these are going to be used to lock in the remainder of our front bumper and grille. Makes a nice hood for the vehicle. Now we're going to turn our attention to this side of the Hearse. So take a 1x6 plate. I'm going to stack a set of 1x1 plates right on top of one another. And we're going to take an upwards 1x1 by 1x1 angler plate, place that right there. And this is going to be used to wrap around our wheel well. I'm going to place this right in this area right here. And the whole point about the upwards angler plate, as you can see right here, fills in that hole real nice. Then I want to proceed on with a set of 1x4 flat tiles and a 1x3 plate right here. For the rear cargo door, let's take a 1x2 corner plate In this corner right here, a 1x1 plate, and right here, another 1x1 plate, but this one is transparent red. Then I want to proceed on with a set of 1x4 plates. Set those right there. And in this area, a 1x1 transparent red plate. These are going to be our rear brake lights. Back on the left, a 1x2 plate hinge. Set that right there. And we're going to proceed on with a 1x3 plate. I'm going to take a roller skate, and this is going to be our little rear handle. Set that right there. And on the right hand side, a 1x1 plate. Let's continue on left hand side with a 1x2x2 corner plate. We're going to strengthen up this corner and a 1x4 plate. Now I want to stack a set of 1x2 bricks on top of one another. We're going to place these right on top of this area where the plate hinge is at, followed by a set of 1x2x2 transparent black wall elements. This is going to be our rear window, and a set of 1x1 bricks right on top of one another. Place this on the right hand side. And while we're on the right hand side, a 1x2 plate and a 1x3 plate. And we're going to secure all that with a 1x4 flat tile. On top of this plate hinge, a 1x6 plate, and this is going to seem a little silly, but I'm going to take an upwards 1x1 by 1x1 upwards angular plate, place this right here. What this is going to do is this is going to wrap around our mud guards. Let's set our rear door assembly right here. Make sure that this upwards angular plate fits right in this area. This should lock in real nice. Door does open up. Right in the back right here, we're going to place a 1x4 plate right here. And yes, it will hang over the wall element. We're going to place a 1x3 plate here. Right in the upper right hand corner, 1x4 brick, skip 2 studs, and a 1x1 brick right here. These are going to be little windows. I'm going to do the same thing here with a 1x1 brick, skip 2 studs, and a 1x3 brick right there. Back on the left, a 1x6x1 brick with arch. Place it right above the back of the seat, and set of 1x2x2 transparent black windows. And right next to our windows, set of 1x1 bricks, set of 1x1 bricks with 1 stud. Place the second one right here. And in this opening, a 1x2 brick and a 1x1 brick right here. Let's take another 1x2 plate hinge. We want to secure that portion of our rear door. And to lock all that together, a 1x2x2 corner flat tile. May have to wiggle and jiggle things a bit to make that fit. Then we're going to proceed on with 3 1x4 plates and a 1x3 plate right here. We're going to go up one more level. Start right here with a 1x6 plate. Then we're going to wrap around with another 1x6 plate here, and a 1x2 and 1x3 plates. Now let's close off the top of the hearse with 2 4x6 by 2/3 plate or hood. Place it right there. Let's make sure our door opens up. It does. And a 2x6x2 windscreen. Place that right there. Make sure that's really firmly secured. And for the top of the cab, a 4x6 by 2/3 plate or hood. I'm going to place a 1x2 flat tile right in the center, and a set of 1x1 quarter round flat tiles. This will give us a nice transition from the top of the hearse to the cab. We're going to place this right on top of the windshield. And for the little decorative things on the side of the hearse, set of telephone receivers. So if you need to make a call to get into the hearse, you can just pick one of those up. And for tires, a narrow rim and a narrow tire. We're going to place the tire onto the rim. We're going to make 4 of these. Now it just depends on your preference. I like having the spokes facing outwards. If you want, you can have that as well. I'm going to place these on the hearse. Of course, you're going to need 4 wheels to make it drivable. We don't want any accidents to happen. We'll set these on right here. Now we can simply open up the rear cargo area. Got ourselves a little coffin. I'll have a link in the description for that if you want to build that. Set that right in there. We'll close up the back. The rear door opens and closes nice. And we're on our way to the cemetery.